Hi, I'm Andy Reveley, and we are Pure Watercraft. We're making boating higher performance, more than twice as efficient, and non-polluting. I've been a boater since childhood, having been a fisherman since I was a kid, and rowing and coaching since high school. A record 90 million people went boating last year. About the same number of people as went flying on an airplane. Losing a place. So people want to ride in boats, but they don't want to own them. The reason is because there's so many headaches of owning a boat. Those headaches include maintenance and repairs, everyone knows the cliches, and fuel cost, smell, and hassle, and noise levels that can cause hearing loss to the operator and an unpleasant day on the lake for everybody nearby. And the pollution can affect everyone. So because of very few emissions controls, boats produce in aggregate about 1/3 the pollution that cars do, and 30% of that stays in the water. So at Pure Watercraft, what our solution is to do for boats what Tesla has done for cars by applying electric vehicle propulsion technology to boats. We don't make the comparison just because it's electric. We make the comparison also because we use the same type of professional engineering approach. Our first product is the Pure Outboard system, which replaces 9.9 to 40 horsepower gas outboards with superior acceleration and low speed control. We developed our own key components, including motor controller, battery pack, and charging system. And the result is a system that weighs about the same as gas-powered outboards and delivers superior performance. So customers choose our system because it provides a better experience, but the rest of us enjoy the benefits of cleaner lakes without untainted by the pollution from boats. We are at stage now of a working prototype, and we have one of them here in Austin with us now. And because our early markets include fishing, freshwater fishing, and water sports coaches, while we're here, we're demoing for the local rowing clubs and for local fishing guides. Our traction is strong, with 9 of 10 customers who take a test ride saying that they'll switch, including over half of the top 20 women's collegiate rowing programs. And on the fishing side, we have Troy Lindner here, a professional fisherman and host, who is advocating among the 20 million strong bass fishing community.
Sorry, we're out of time.
Yep.
Thank you. Questions?
I'll start. So if I have a boat with 40 horsepower gas engine, and yes, it smells. Yes, it gets greasy and then ends up in the water. And yes, they're expensive. So I don't know if you know yet what your cost would be, let's say for a 40 horsepower, and how would I buy one? Eventually.
Very, very good question. So up front, our system will cost more in the beginning than a gas-powered system. For a daily boater, it will pay for itself in 6 to 8 years. And in the long term, even at our upfront pricing, it'll cost about half as much in the long run because of the savings in maintenance, repairs, and fuel. So people are spending $5,000 on an outboard and $500 to $1,000 a year on maintenance now. Long term, when our costs approach those of gas outboards, we'll approach price parity, at which point, why would you choose the gas outboard?
Would you be selling direct or through boat dealers?
Initially, we're selling direct because since we're hitting 9 of 10 customers we demo for, our cost of sales is extremely low. So nearly every customer who has a test ride chooses our system regardless of the age of the outboard they have today. So it's not a matter of waiting until a change cycle. The entire group of customers that we demo for average more than 1 sale per demo.
In the range of gas engines you're replacing, what's the unit volume per year of the current market?
The market size is 10 million units in the world, worth about $75 billion for our first product.
And how about the US?
The US is 1/5 of that, so about 15 billion in the US.
And what did you say the price premium was? Did you say a percent?
I didn't say it's so for someone who's spending $7,000 on a 40 horsepower gas outboard, it would cost them about $18,000 for our system. But then they would save about $750 a year to $1,000 a year in fuel, about $1,000 a year in maintenance. So that's why it ends up paying for itself over a short period of time.
What would it take to bring that cost down?
Volume. That's the entire thing. So our system weighs as little as the gas-powered system. So we got the same. We own all the IP to every key component of our system. So it's really just how much aluminum, how much copper, and the chipsets that we have inside. It's really at the same volume will be the same cost.
Did you say your system weighs the same as a regular outboard? Does that mean your motor plus the batteries?
System cost. So our motor and prototype weighs 91.8 pounds. 40 horsepower gas outboard weighs 211. So we use that savings in the motor weight to pay for the weight of the battery packs.
What's the range?
We have a modular battery pack system, so you can attach the number of batteries you need. But for example, with 2 battery packs, which is a typical system, on our test boat, we can go about 50 kilometers.
Great. We're out of time. Thank you very much.